And anywhere in your torso, hands, arms, just relax. Be aware of down to your very toes, where you might be holding any tension. And with that awareness, just relax. Continue belly breath, that deep breathing that comes from the belly, that extends out with the in-breath and contracts toward the spine with the exhale. And we know that that deep breathing allows our bodies and minds to know that we are safe. Have you ever had a convergence of challenges? There's a saying, when it rains, it pours. Sometimes that happens. Have you ever noticed that sometimes your communications just aren't working? And by communications, I mean, maybe there's challenges with your technologies. And our most personal communication device is our bodies. Sometimes they just aren't working like we wish they would. We know that Mercury is the sign of communication, and we wonder, oh, is it in retrograde again? And today, yes, it is, for the next few weeks. And Mercury in retrograde is actually an opportunity to surrender everything to higher power. Everything, large and small. Because sometimes we just can't do anything about it. We get to just relax, sit back, and accept what is. If our communication devices, our bodies, have aches or pains, the body is communicating to the ego that something needs attention. And this is where we get to ask God within us, what needs attention? What needs attention? What is my body telling me. And with the question, we relax, knowing that there is a God answer. So listen for the God answer. And have you had a challenging communication in relationship with someone? That is our opportunity to ask ourselves, how am I in this miscommunication? Am I listening? Am I using my voice? How am I using my voice? Am I speaking with love? Am I listening with understanding? And I ask God within me, show me. Show me how I may have healthy, loving communication. And I listen for the God answer. I am listening to how I may take responsibility to shift into love, communication. And for those of us who feel tech challenged, even this has a God answer for us. So if you find that while Mercury is retrograde, how to deal with tech challenge. Still, we may ask God within us how to relax when we get uptight. Relax. Ask to be shown how. Maybe we are shown someone we go to. Maybe we become aware of an answer that we hadn't seen on a device that we use. Just know that there's always the God answer when we relax and accept what is and ask the Creator within us to show us the answers. No striving, no stressing. Just listening and willing to receive the God answer. Take a deep breath in and release it all the way to the bottom, and hold yourself empty and gently inhale. Once again, inhale deeply, belly breath. Exhale with your belly pushing out the air to the bottom, to the bottom, to the bottom, where you hold it as long as you can. And inhale. Allow yourself to be empty. For that is how we hear the God answer in any situation, any challenge, large and small. Okay, feel your feet on the floor, your hands in your lap. When you are ready, open your eyes, greet one another, stretch if you need to, and I always do. Ah.